about, but just one mitzvah that I think is worthy to dwell on it for a reflection. It's called mitzvat bikurim. And bikurim means that every Israelite, 3 times per year, used to come to the temple, and when they have the first fruits, they will come with their little box and they will offer the first fruit to the Kohen. So far it's easy. You need to have fruits, so you have fruits, you'll be the first, because showing that the first one belongs to God. The first kid belongs to God, so we know how we manage not to do that, correct? First Abraham, when he's almost ready to kill himself, said, no, we don't do that. You understand? We don't. They do. We don't. But in our day, some people, so what do? There is a ceremony, which is a mitzvah called Pidyon Haben. And when you have the first son, you go to a Kohen and say, the Kohen will ask you, do you want to have it? Want me to keep it? No, I want my son. Okay, so you do interchange some coins. It's just symbolic to say everything first is to God, but we don't mess with our kids. So what happened with the fruits? You used to bring the first fruit to the Kohen. And then there is a text that you need to recite, and which is very surprising that there are several times in the Torah where you have spontaneous prayer. For example, Moses sees that his sister Miriam is sick, and he said, Ana elna refana, please God, can you cure her? So nobody told Moses what you need to say when you want somebody to be cured or whatever. But in this case, they say this is the specific words you need to say when you come to the temple and you offer it to the Kohen. So what happened? After a couple of generations, Jews didn't know how to speak Hebrew. They didn't know what to say. So instead of coming and embarrassing them, they don't know what to do. So instead of embarrassing them, they decided there will be a person there that will read it for you. But not only for you if you don't know, for everybody. Like the Baal Koreh in our days, no? You have a person that, they pretend there is somebody in the audience who knows, but even for that person, if he doesn't mention a word, you read for everybody. This allows people to continue performing the mitzvah of bringing bikurim. Give you another example. The Talmud says that in those days, Jews used to bury their dead with their garment. In our days, we have, the tachrichim. How you say tachrichim? The shrouds. So everybody's equal. In those days, everybody used to bury their dead with whatever you had. So what happened? Poor people have nothing. Rich people have, Lacoste. So, I know this Shabbat is sponsored by Lacoste, that's what I'm saying. So, you know what? Poor people used to leave their death there and run. So the Talmud says everybody will be buried by the society with the shroud. Another example. Somebody passed away, everybody used to come and kiss the widow or the widower, the orphan and whatever. It became unbearable for them. 300 people. So they stop it in which way? There will be 2 lines. So the family will go through the lines and you will see who came and you will go. So there is a lot of transformation in Jewish law, even if it's for sociological reasons, for philosophical reasons, for psychological, or simply because people stop knowing. So what we should do, we are good at doing that. You offer Sidurim with transliteration. You offer Sidurim within the right margin. You have the history of the prayer. In the left side, you have a reflection on the prayer. So you don't have the gymnastic of praying every day. Why should you tolerate 3-hour services when it looks like Lululand? But we still want to. We still want. So we create different tools of education so we can do what the Israelites did then, saying, if you don't know, you will not come. And if you don't come, we will collapse. So this is what we're trying to do for the next 100 of years, accommodate the needs of the generation that comes. 7 aliyot every Shabbat.